Ali, you'll need to let everyone in at 5 since you're host.
Hello.
Hello and welcome. Welcome all to the live stream announcement of the winners of Sovereign Nature Initiative's 2022 Winter Hackathon. Delighted to be joined by this group of humans. It's great to see your faces again, who were with us this past weekend, working really hard, making incredible, innovative solutions. We'll keep today's meeting somewhat brief. I know you're all eager to hear the results. And if you can mute yourself, if you're unmuted, it would be appreciated just to keep the line clear. We again want to express enormous appreciation on behalf of Sovereign Nature Initiative. My name is Seth Boakley. I'm going to be emceeing today, as I often do. I'm the writer in residence here at Sovereign Nature Initiative. But I do want to say on behalf of the organization how much we appreciate the enormous effort and creativity and collaborative spirit that was apparent and obvious throughout the weekend of work.
Okay, super.
So the way that today's event will work, first of all, we hope it's celebratory for all of you, whatever the results, and that we can also toast and celebrate the winners. We'll also be sharing some special announcements toward the end. So we'll keep this fairly brief. I'll announce the winners. I'll ask the top to speak if you are present. If somebody from your organization is present and wants to speak a little bit, I'll announce the runners up. And then we'll make a few announcements about the next steps, what's coming next with Sovereign Nature Initiative, our events this spring, and then I'll hand it over to Anke from De Keuvel to sort of wrap things up for us, but we'll keep it to a pretty brief meeting. I want to hand it over though first to our CEO, Catherine. Do you want to share a few words with us, Catherine?
Yes, thanks, Seth. We invited you to this hackathon to develop ideas that enable representations of non-human life, establish governance model, and empower ecosystem to act in their own interest and produce and capture value in their own right. And so over the course of this last weekend, we observed how about 100 of you were working cross-collaboratively in these efforts. We saw teams merged, many of you pivoted ideas, and I think we all came out stronger, and you certainly came out stronger and full of energy. So it was not a simple task for the judges to look at these 20 plus teams, since there were brilliant ideas and proposals in each and every one. But we took a lot of time over the last few days and reviewed the decks and went back into the metaverse spaces. So we felt like we worked quite diligently. I'd like to thank the judges for their hard work on this, but also the advisors that were there on the ground, Sanjana, Anna-Marie, Jacqueline, Michael, and certainly the supporters from De Keuvel, specifically Anke and Riepke, Kills Protocol, Unique Network, Nature Cognita, and of course, our generous bounty supporters, Ocean Protocol, Popcorn Network, Odyssey Momentum, and Kusama. At Sovereign Nature, we are building this community and we want to accompany the growth of these ideas, leverage our network, and help support and showcase your success. So stay along for the ride. Keep in touch with us. We will be in touch with a lot more information, but for now, the moment that we're waiting for is for Seth to announce the winners. So thanks for your participation, all your love and good energy, and certainly all your amazing ideas.
Thanks, Catherine. Here's where we do a kind of drum roll, which is sort of like a cicada wings or hummingbird wings, making some kind of natural sonic buildup of animal insect tension. The winners of our hackathon, the 3 teams that will be sharing the top prize are Space for Good, Biosynosis, and Nature Data Union. Congratulations to these 3 teams. You are our winners. You will be receiving a combination of tokens and fiat currency over 5,000 euros worth, and that includes, again, Kusama, Popcorn Ocean, and fiat. And we're really thrilled with your work, and congratulations to those three teams. If there is a representative from any of those three teams that wishes to speak and take a minute to just let us know again about your project, remind us of your project, and let the world know about what you're working on, we would happily pass you the microphone. Anybody want to raise your hand and jump in from any of those three teams? Space for Good, Biostenosis, or Nature Data Union? Yeah, Robin.
Hey, hello. Yeah, I'm from Data Union. So yeah, we created Nature Union over the weekend. It was an amazing experience to see how we could also connect with a lot of the other projects. For example, Space for Good. I have to set up a call very soon because I think there's just so much synergy going on, and we are really happy to also build a system that can potentially also be used in the next hackathon and the next hackathon as a base layer for other projects. And we are also looking forward to work with SNI itself to integrate into their solution for an app that they are developing on their own. And yeah, so our solution is about basically building an infrastructure layer between blockchain and data to make it possible to collect data, to give the value back to nature and as well to the people who are working with it, to then aggregate that and show it in a data portal that it can then be used by researchers and other users of this data around the world. Yeah, so that's it in a nutshell. I could continue, but I think as other people also want to have the mic.
Thank you, Robin. Well, that was very concise and very compelling, and it's no surprise that you all are where you are here. So thank you, and we of course look forward to that ongoing collaboration.
Maybe I can just jump in. Hey, here from Space for Good. Actually, perfect connection to Robin, because during one moment during the hackathon, we were just floating around looking for team members. And of course, participants who could benefit from our pirate game. And we came across Robin, had an awesome chat and said, hey, there's so much to connect on. And we had the same experience with so many other teams. So, you know, we spent those 48 hours to develop a crowdsourced data collection tool, which we put into a game called Green Sail. We had an amazing team, we had an amazing ecosystem to build on, and just had a lot of fun and so many new connections. So we're already in touch with you and your co-founder, Robin from Data Union, and so many other participants. I'm really happy that we had this opportunity, and yeah, really excited to bring this forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexander. And again, I will continue to threaten to be the song leader if you ever want some pirate sea shanties. I still know some, willing to sing them, not in this forum, but at another date and time. Would be happy to share some pirate energy with you all. And congratulations. Chris, did you want to speak?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Seth. I'm glad that you mentioned the name again, because I was in quite disbelief that we won. The competition was so strong. All of the other teams had such great ideas. I remember being in awe at the final presentation. And I was just like really excited to be a part of a community with people who are all working towards very similar things from different angles, and the like empowerment and team support that SNI have given to create this bubble of techno nature activists is just amazing. Our ambitious project that we tried to do over the weekend was create an ecosystem of acoustic ecologists, participatory encounters with nature, feeding into a creative data DAO, so creative uses of this data. We came up with a new concept of genius data low-key, which is finding the spirits in data of place and animating data to life. And I hope that's something that we can continue to work on with everybody else involved and resonating in this. I want to give a shout out to Oliver from Wildlife for helping us with an innovative business model as we connected in the space. One of the things we wanted to do was generate, using machine learning, generate recordings and soundtracks from the ambient ecological acoustics that we record, and Oliver made a good point that Spotify already have a lot of this kind of music on there, and indeed some of it's already generated by the in-house studios anyway. So if they're going to have generated in-house audio on there, it might as well be from people who are out there encountering nature. So that's all from me. I'll wrap it up. But yeah, wow, really, really pleased to be part of Really Magic experience. Thanks everybody.
Thank you. Congratulations again to our three winners: Space for Good, Biosinosis, Nature Data Union. And I want to move to the runners up. Our judges have selected 5 runners up. Each of these teams will receive, again, that kind of combination of tokens valued around 1,200 euros. And those teams are, we get the hummingbird wing drum roll somehow. That would be a nice sonic thing we need to capture for next time, right? But we can do it with our fingers like this. I like what Anka's doing. That's wonderful. Those teams are Recheck, Sentry, Sattva, Public Land Protocol, and Hyphal Network. Congratulations to those 5 teams: Recheck, Sentry, Sattva, Public Land Protocol, and Hyphal Network. Amazing work, acknowledged by our judges, and we again want to celebrate everybody's work this past weekend. But those runners-up will receive those prizes and hopefully continue to be part of our network and build those projects in collaboration. I want to mention there are actually a couple more special prizes that I need to announce. So the next one is Odyssey, our wonderful partners who created that wild metaverse with the swimming jellyfish things and all of those lovely spaces for collaboration and announcements and videos and everything. Odyssey has selected 3 teams that they wanted to acknowledge as the most collaborative. Each of these 3 teams will be receiving 750 euros in recognition of their kind of going above and beyond in the field of collaboration. And this evaluation is based on sort of the support that they provided to other teams in terms of technology access, knowledge sharing, and solution development. So those special prizes for most collaborative teams go to, this first one will come as no surprise, A Wild Life. No surprise because they keep being mentioned and clearly top collaborators in this past hackathon. The second most collaborative team is IB Med. And the third is Hyphal Network again. So congratulations to IB Med, A Wildlife, and Hyphal Network. Amazing collaborators. That spirit of cross-pollination and fusion is at the heart of what we do and how we do development here at Sovereign Nature Initiative. Okay, in a minute, we're going to share one final little gift that we've created for you all, and in acknowledgement of the work that all of the teams have done. And before I do that, I do want to mention kind of what's coming up next for Sovereign Nature Initiative. We are, just as we did in our last hackathon, we're going to continue to talk with and welcome you all into our community and ongoing conversations on Discord and online and social media and elsewhere. But we'll also be asking teams to submit to us a kind of written piece, a kind of little manifesto introducing your project. Assuming that it's continuing to develop, we would love to host a kind of short Medium post about your project, and we'll be reaching out to you about those. We'll also be working with some of the winning teams on connecting you with some of our academic partners in the theory world to develop partnerships between the academic domain and the winning teams. And we'll also be in touch with you about our upcoming event. The winning teams will be have a delegate, in a sense, invited to come to De Koivel, in May, for our experimental zone event, but everybody is invited, and we hope that all of you will come and join us on the weekend of May 21st and 22nd to this sort of pilot of our live experience, hoping to showcase these solutions and ideas that are in development in various stages, and also meet one another and hopefully share space and time and food and company and all of that. Okay, I think that's it. I think I'm going to shift to this special gift. We have developed a little bit of a badge. We have developed an NFT that's a kind of unique badge representing your participation in this hackathon, and we've deposited it into the Kusama wallet that you've provided to us. I'm going to throw it over to Caitlin to do a little video presentation of those badges. Thank you, Caitlin. Yeah, lovely. Those are all species, as Ale mentioned, that the inspiration for those digital representations, of course, are species that are found native to or currently located in and around this site, De Keuvel in Amsterdam, our partners for this upcoming experimental zone. Speaking of which, I'm going to pass the microphone over to Anka to share a few words as we kind of close out this announcement session. Anka.
Yes, thank you, Seth, and I'm honored to have a board at this place at this time. And I couldn't be there on Sunday, but I saw your presentations, and I was really amazed and inspired by the different ways in which you all came up with ways to link this digital world to and nature together. And it's really inspiring how that works and how different everything was in that. It's still a little bit dazzling in my head, so I was very happy that I was not one of the judges. And but I also love the way that everyone collaborated. I find it really inspiring in this world. It's often very competitive, especially when there's a sort of challenge or a sort of prize to win. And it was really lovely to participate with some of you and to help, but to see that happen more often is really inspiring. And well, actually, I'm very much looking forward to see at least some of you in May, and to work to see what happens when things are moved on further and are actually happening. And yeah, really honored to have been part of this hackathon from our part of the Keuvel. Thank you, all of you.
Thanks, Anka. And I also want to mention, yeah, thank you so much. I also want to mention that thanks to Sevgi, who is our new designer in-house here, who developed some of those NFTs, beautiful design work, Sevgi. And just on behalf of all of us at Sovereign Nature Initiative, thank you for participating. Look out for announcements about upcoming hackathons, of course, and upcoming events. Remain part of this community, remain building together. Anything else from Sovereign Nature Initiative? Paul, Ale, Catherine, anybody else want to?
Yeah, I can. I always come with a very practical sort of comments. But if any one of you want their Miro boards to be downloaded and the files sent to you by email, please reach out because a couple of teams asked for it, and then you can, upload it on your Miro account and have it on and upload it back in the metaverse. Just reach out to me. Cool. For the rest, yeah, thanks everyone. It's been a wonderful experience, and this is just the beginning, right? Of the relationship. So that's
yeah. Thank you, Ale and team, once again for your momentous effort in putting this together. It was logistically such a great and smooth and seamless experience for us all, for the judges, for the participants, for the partners. So kudos to the SNI team. Really, I'm very proud of you. Next Thursday, we have our monthly talk taking place. It's an art talk with a beautiful duo named Entangled Other Studios, and we invite you to join the talk. Caitlin, maybe you can post the link into the chat. And once again, from the bottom of my heart and the rest of us at SNI, thank you for participating. It's been really a beautiful experience, and we will do it again later on this year.
Thanks all. Until soon.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you so
everybody.
much.
Bye.
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 Goodbye, everyone.
Do we?